everyone. We are starting with Pisces. But if you'd like me to start differently, say it in 1 second. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Okay, let's start with Pisces. So, boys and girls, this is going to be a love reading for right now. Today is the 28th, I think, right? Today's the 28th. Let's see if I can find it in my phone. Yeah, the 28th. Okay. All right. Oh, Virgo. I'll see if I can do Virgo. If my friend IK joins, I know that she does want to see Virgo, so I'll keep it in my mind. But today is supposed to be water, guys, okay? So let's start with Pisces. Pisces. Okay, let's see. In terms of love, what question should we be asking for Pisces? Let's see, Pisces. Okay, so Pisces. How do you see your person, and how does your person see you? Okay, so we'll start with how do you see your person, Pisces? How do you see your person today, right now, the person on your mind? Okay, we've got the Six of Pentacles, and guys, oh, Gemini. Oh, you know, I love doing Gemini. Okay, so for all intents and purposes, whenever I see the Six of Pentacles, I never do think of an equal give and take here, right? Because in the Six of Pentacles, we've got a very rich person giving to people who are sort of in need. And that to me does not say equal, but it might say generous, okay? But we'll see when we get more clarifiers. Let's get one more card for how Pisces feels about their person. Okay, we've got two more cards for how Pisces feels. Ooh, Page of Cups, Seven of Cups. Page of Cups and Seven of Cups means the person that Pisces is dealing with could be immature. They may feel like that Pisces themselves are thinking about other options right now. It could mean that Pisces feels like they might be approaching something in an immature way. There could be an age difference here because the Page of Cups is very young. And technically, you know, Pisces, the Page of Cups could be you unless you're dealing with another water sign. So far, we've got Pentacles and Cups here, okay? So we've got the 3D world and we've got feelings. With the Seven of Cups, you know, there could be a lot of options for you, Pisces, or the person that you're dealing with, or you could be kind of planning or fantasizing about how to get something started, how to get to like an equal give and take or be more generous with the person that you're interested in, okay? This is how you see your person, though. So you might see your person as a brand new love prospect or seeing love in a different way. This person may be a lot younger than you, Pisces. The person could be a water sign. This person with the Page of Cups could inspire you to see love differently. They could have just recently offered you, you know, like a love, maybe asked you on a date or something. And I feel like with the Seven of Cups, the way that you see this person is that they're either thinking about a lot of different things. They have a lot of things in their head. They're in a manifestation mode. It could be something like that. Hey, Leo, Sita Rupram. All right, girl. You from Guyana? Okay. How does Pisces' person see them? Okay, so we've got the Four of Swords. So right now, Pisces, your person might be seeing you as thoughtful, pensive. Maybe you're recovering from something. Maybe you had a cold or something like that. Maybe you had, you know, serious back issues like I do. Okay, Pisces, how does your person see you? Okay, we've got the World, and honestly, the World did not come out upright. It came out kind of more backwards, we're going to say. It was slightly on the side. So your person feels like there's unfinished business between the two of you. It might be that you guys were on your way to breaking up, perhaps. And this person is like, hell to the no, we're not breaking up yet. We have not finished what we had started, okay? So right now, your person might feel like you're taking a break. They see you as somebody who's taking a break, and they see you as unfinished business, or they might feel like you think that there's unfinished business between you. Okay, let's get one for the Six of Pentacles. For the Six of Pentacles, oof, let me do that again. Okay, so no, let's not do it again. Let's just get it started. We got the Queen of Swords, okay? And I want to show you what is at the bottom of the deck here. King of Swords. Okay. All right. So for the Six of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Swords. This is how you see your person. So Pisces, some of you might feel like your person is thinking about money and putting finances first. Some of you may feel like your person is possibly looking at who can provide for them financially or who is a better catch financially, okay? Some Pisces, that's how you're feeling. You could be dealing with an air sign, okay? Page of Cups, please. Page of Cups. Oh my God, we got the Seven of Cups again. So Pisces, this is how you see your person. You see your person with the Page of Cups could be that they're working on a project that they could be at a beginner at. Okay. Yeah. And you think that this person is really focusing on lots of different things in life, projects, assets, jobs, money, maybe even other suitors. Okay. It's highly possible that this person has other people that are interested in them. All right. Let's get one for the Seven of Cups. All right. We all want to know what that Seven of Cups is, right? Hey, Kelly. Oh my God. Seven of Cups, Seven of Cups. Oh, hey, Kelly. I'm so glad this resonates with you. Seven of Cups, Seven of Cups. Kelly, are you Pisces or are you dealing with the Pisces? And we've got the Six of Swords. So Pisces, you see this person as somebody who's putting their own well-being before everything else. You see this person as focusing on, going into relationships that, yield generosity. Okay. So this person is interested in what they can get from other people, but I'm not getting this in a bad way. With the Queen of Swords energy, this makes me think about justice, because for me, Queen of Swords is Libra. So you could be a Pisces that's dealing with a Libra. Okay. And you might be thinking like, all right, this person is really interested in, receiving in a relationship right now. And maybe this is somebody who's given a lot in relationships in the past, or maybe oh my God, Kelly. All right. Okay, this is your reading. Okay, you're a Pisces dealing with a Libra. I think it's a great matchup, by the way. I feel like Pisces and Libra have a lot of like sexual chemistry and a lot of brain chemistry too. Libras oftentimes are, sapiophiles. So in order for a Libra to get into somebody, they need to, have their brain activated first. It doesn't, looks matter, of course, to everybody, but for a Libra, I'm a Libra, and I feel like somebody has to activate my brain before I can really feel a strong attraction to them. Let me know if that resonates with you. So if your person is a Libra and they're with you, it's likely that they find you physically attractive, but you've also activated that brain connection that is so important for a lot of air signs. Air signs operate in that way. But Kelly, right now, the person that you're with is sort of feeling like they're prioritizing themselves. They're prioritizing their well-being, and they got the Seven of Cups twice here. So, I have to say what the cards say. Hey, Hot Mama Scholar, welcome. Hot Mama Scholar, I feel like you a Kuligal too, no? Okay, so, yeah, so this person is probably prioritizing themselves, prioritizing their projects, their work, their interests, their hobbies. This is somebody who's healing themselves in a way, okay? Oh no, my God, Hot Mama Scholar. No, you didn't. Wait, this is Hot Mama Scholar though, right? Like, please don't say that. Girl, I love your stand-up, by the way, guys. My friend in the chat here, Hot Mama Scholar, she is, I believe you're a stand-up comedian too, right? And her comedy is so relatable and she's hilarious and I just love her. I am going to make you one, but I have to, no, just give me a minute. All right, so let's get one. Now we're moving over to how Pisces' person sees them, okay? All right, so Four of Swords. Give me one for the Four of Swords. All right, we've got the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles here isn't like the Knight of Pentacles, who is known for being the slowest mover in the deck. But with the Page of Pentacles, I think the person that you're dealing with, Pisces, knows that you're really into them, okay? Now, you may be very quiet about that with the Four of Swords. You're not saying much, but what I'm seeing here, oh, thank you, girl from Nepal. Thank you so much. I got this dress from Amazon, and I'm not going to lie, I be looking for the cheapest clothes on Amazon. And, sometimes these cheap clothes are very well made, especially if they're made like in India or something like that. Fabrics are ideal from India, okay? All right, not that Nepal is India. It's a totally different thing. So Four of Swords, Page of Pentacles is really shouting out to me that this person is not telling you, Pisces, how much they actually maybe think about you, kind of worship you a little bit. When I see the Page of Pentacles, the way that the Page of Pentacles holds that coin up and looks at it, and it just looks like wow, I really dig this Pisces, okay? Okay, Two of Cups. Damn, this person loves you, Pisces, okay? So with the Two of Cups here, either this person knows that you feel like there's unfinished business between the two of you and they love you, or this person is the one that feels like there's unfinished business between the two of you and they love you, okay? The Two of Cups has a lot of connotations too. It could also mean that, you feel this person feels like you're a great friend to them, Pisces. They feel like you get each other. But the most important thing is that it's reciprocated. Okay, Pisces. So, you like this person too. All right, let's move on to another clarifying deck. This is one of my favorites. I feel so much energy from this deck. So let's get going. Queen of Swords, please. And I did bring my Osho Zen, guys. Okay. Okay, Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords. All right. I'm coming back. You've inspired me. I'm going to be public again. 2 months ago, I had Mama Scholar. I've had many miscarriages and I'm so sorry. How are you feeling physically? And also, how are you feeling emotionally? Guys, I'm so sorry to share so much. It is okay if the cats may. Oh, okay. One of my cats is trying to bully the other one. Okay. Hot Mama Scholar. I just want to let you know that, there were a couple times when I miscarried and I had these massive headaches. If any of you have ever experienced that, guys, I do have 2 readings available. So if you want a personal reading from me, please use the email that's listed. It's the one akashic@gmail.com, all lowercase letters. Okay. But you can also just check out my profile. When I had the miscarriages, I had these massive headaches from those plummeting hormones, and nothing helped, not even 3 Advil, 4 Advil and stuff like that. But you know what did help? Fucking SUV. What do you call it? SVU. What's that show called? Law and Order, SVU. For some reason, I just watched a lot of SVU and it helped, okay? But Hot Mama Scholar, message me on the side, okay? Because I follow you, okay? Okay, so the way that you guys contact me for a reading is go look at my profile. My email address is in one of the videos, okay? But I'll remind you, and I'll try to leave it in the comments here too, okay? It's the oneakashic@gmail.com, all lowercase letters. Okay, give me one for the Queen of Swords. Let's get this reading back on track. Okay, we've got the Devil here. I always like to see the Devil. I'm not going to lie. I'm one of those people. Okay. I like that super strong connection. And I feel like a Pisces Libra connection, let's say, is definitely going to have Devil aspect in it, because you've got this almost soulmate-y kind of connection. It is an addiction that you would have to each other. Okay. All right. Let's get one for the Seven of Cups. Hey guys, I have 2 readings still available for August. I decided to open up 4 readings. So if you want to have a personal reading with me, please do go and book it. You have to email me to set a slot and finish payment. All right. And I'm having a sale right now. So all full readings with an oracle reading also are $50 for our Summerween. Okay. Unfortunately, we got the 5 of Swords here. Okay. So the way that you see your person, Pisces, is this is somebody who could be emotionally immature, or this is somebody who is offering you love. You know how they feel, but maybe they're not making the biggest effort. Sometimes I feel like the Page of Cups could be a piddly effort. This person might be a little confused because of conflict that you guys have, okay, with the 5 of Swords. You could also see this person as not knowing how to get your relationship on track, but on some level, this person is going to fight to the death for your relationship. There might be a high level of commitment here, but maybe somebody is hanging back a little bit. Okay, give me one for the 6 of Swords. Okay, we've got the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands here is leaving home. This person might be deciding to relocate, but this is really about planning. So this is somebody who's in a planning phase. They're really strongly considering their future. So Pisces, I feel like you know that this person is for you. They may not be putting a lot of effort in right now. You might think that they're a little bit moody at the moment, but also this person seems to be very preoccupied with money, fairness, and equity in relationships, and also their future planning. Okay, so let's look at how Pisces, this person sees Pisces. Okay, let's get one for the Page of Pentacles. King of Wands, damn. So your person, Pisces, sees you as somebody who's really into them and somebody who's coming for them, okay? So, and I mean this in the best possible sense, like somebody who's getting it all together and coming in a mature type of way. It looks like this person feels like you're very entrepreneurial, or you've got your mind on the money and you've got your money on the mind. Let's get one for the Two of Cups. I had to say it. I mean, you can't say that and not say the whole verse, right? Okay, Two of Cups, Two of Cups. Okay, Queen of Swords. God damn, you really dealing with a Libra, girl. I'm so sorry, but I forgot what your name is in here, but this is your reading for sure. All right, so remember, we've got the World card, unfinished business. We've got the Two of Cups, lots of love in this situation, and we have the Queen of Swords. This is a lot of discernment. Kelly, yeah, this is your reading for sure. This is discernment. Now, Kelly, I want you to do your birth chart too, because you may have air in your chart as well. This is somebody who, you're seeing this as somebody who when they talk, they say exactly what needs to be said. This is a person that doesn't waste words. And with the Queen of Swords here and not the King of Swords, I feel like this isn't somebody that says things to hurt your feelings. This is somebody who's very thoughtful, but when they do talk, they say exactly the right thing. Like it's a person that says exactly, they're succinct, but they don't shoot to kill. Okay. Because the King of Swords can shoot to kill. All right. So let's see what's going to happen between you guys right now, right? Like this is what's happening. So let's see, like for the rest of July this week, right? Let's see what's going to, hey, yes, Balman. Okay. Hold on one second. I want to make you a moderator. All right. There you are. Okay, so what's going to happen between Kelly and her person? Okay, so interestingly, Kelly, my dear, we got your card here, Pisces. We got the Moon in reverse, okay? So this is telling me, now I want you to look at this. This is such a perfect thing. Okay, look, this card was meant for you, Kelly. You were meant to get this reading today. Okay, it's for all Pisces. Okay, but you know, Kelly is really resonating here. So upright, we see this is the witch deck, right? So we see the witch flying across the moon, and we see the tiny little cat looking into the water and seeing a reflection of a much bigger cat. And this scares the cat. If you know cats, you know that if they see another cat and it's bigger, they get scared. But you know, when we turn the card around, all of the anxiety, all of the lies, maybe deceptions, things that weren't clear. It doesn't have to be lies and deceptions. It could also just be things that weren't clear to you are revealed. And now we see the panther looking at the cat, and there's nothing to be afraid of. So Kelly, this is the card that came out for what's going to happen for the rest of the week between you and your person. All Pisces, this is for you and your person, okay? Truths are going to be revealed. Anxiety is going to be dispelled because you will understand something. So something will transpire this week between you and your person, and you will be able to understand your situation and you will feel confident. Okay. This is what I see here. Confidence in your relationship. Okay. Let's get one more card. Make sure my deck is upright. One more card. What's going to happen between these two crazy kids? Oh, we got the Six of Wands. Oh my God, what a beautiful card to get. So this is like public recognition, but what this really is, you know, like winning. Okay. So we've got the energy of confidence and we've got the energy of winning here. Okay. This is a really beautiful mix of fire and water. Okay. So I feel like you're going to be heard. Okay. Pisces, in this relationship, somebody's going to understand you. Somebody is going to celebrate you. You may be celebrating somebody too. What I'm really seeing here is that there's going to be a lot of happiness. Okay. So let's clarify. Of course, let's clarify, right? All right. Give me one for the Moon in reverse. The Moon in reverse. Okay, For the moon in reverse, we've got the 10 of swords. The 10 of swords does talk about endings. It does talk about, it does talk about betrayal. So it might be with that moon in reverse that you find out something that causes an ending. First of all, I have to ask you, Kelly, are either of you in relationships with other people at the moment? And everybody that wants to be judgy out there, get out now. Okay, these things happen. That's how it is. Because if you are, this is telling me that either of you will have to end one thing to start another. And that might be that moon card, that anxiety, something that's giving you anxiety right now. So other Pisces, if you're in another relationship, if you're dating somebody else, but you're really feeling this person, in order for something to start with this person, you may have to end something else. Okay. Okay. So let's get one for the 6 of Wands. This could also be that you're just learning about something that is really, really hurtful, but somehow you guys will make it through. Maybe not. All right. So for the 6 of Wands, we've got the Hanged Man. And we have the Lovers in reverse, okay? With the Hanged Man, we've got Pisces energy again. And this is putting yourself in an uncomfortable situation sometimes so that something can come to light. And then with the Lovers in reverse, we do have a disconnect here, okay? So let's keep going. Hold on, Kelly. Don't contact anybody yet unless you want to know the truth. Everything is fine. We've got the 2 of Swords. So the 10 of Swords is clarified by the 2 of Swords. This is a very difficult decision. There may be something going on with you right now, where you and your person right now, where it would be heartbreaking to learn something and you have an inclination about something going on. And I'm not saying cheating at all. This could be anything under the sun. Okay. Unfortunately, it can be anything under the sun. Okay. Like, maybe you found out that this person has a disease that, they would pass it to you if you guys were to, you love this person a lot, but you're like, oh my God, like, am I willing to get herpes? I don't think so. Like, it depends. And I'm not, no shade on anybody that has herpes. Okay. I'm just saying though, that some people that don't have it may not want to get it. Okay. I certainly don't. I'm one of those people. All right. So the 2 of Swords here. We're on Pisces, guys. So the 2 of Swords here, that's just an example. I wanted to demonstrate to you guys that it doesn't always have to be cheating. It could be anything under the sun. Maybe this person has to travel to London for work and they're like, I still want to be with you, but like, we won't be together. Do you want to come to London with me? Or, and you're like, hell to the no, but I do love you too. It could be anything under the sun. You're going to learn about something. It will likely sting and feel like a betrayal though. But you're going to make a decision about it, or both of you will. So the 6 of Wands, clarified by the Hangman, which is Piscean energy, and the Lovers in reverse is telling me that there's something uncomfortable here and it's making you stop dead in your tracks. You need to take a pause. You need to really synthesize this. And at the moment, you're not feeling that connected to the person. That's either happening now or it's coming up in the week. Okay. So let's clarify a little bit more. You will be so surprised how the next tarot cards that come out can change everything, okay? So let's get one for the Hanged Man. And that's the Hangman upright. So if there's a pause, okay, we've got the Chariot and the King of Cups. Okay, so the King of Cups could be you, Pisces. Now the Chariot is saying that maybe you've synthesized all of this by next week, let's say, and you're ready to move forward. And now I don't know if you're going to move forward towards this person or if you're moving on. Okay, all this is telling me, and what if you're moving forward upright. This is the King of Cups upright, so you're good emotionally. Okay, whatever direction you decide to take. Okay, so we've got the 8 of Pentacles wanted to come out for the Lovers in reverse here, and that could mean that you're working on yourself, you're working on healing this. But let's see what actually drops. Oh God, we got the freaking. Okay, we got the 9 of Swords in reverse. So with the Lovers in reverse, having the 9 of Swords in reverse is sort of saying that you've lost this connection you feel disconnected from them in a week, let's say, or right now. But with the 9 of Swords in reverse, what I'm seeing is that you're releasing anxiety about it. Okay. You're releasing the anxiety. This looks like, Pisces, one of those situations where you find out something a little bit disturbing, and it was something that, you kind of knew all along. And then when it all gets put on the table and everybody's cards are out, it's like, oh, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like, is this over? Yeah, but is it as bad as I thought? No. because I kind of knew this was going to happen. Okay. Now I want to tell you, I watched the Autistic Mystic yesterday and he was talking all about a fellow water sign Scorpio being in a situation where everything ends only to begin again. Okay. So sometimes something has to end fully so that you guys can learn something for it to begin again. So let's see if this is a similar situation. Okay. So let's see. Okay, we got the Two of Wands, so planning again, okay? Let's see. Let's give this a little bit more attention. Two of Wands. Two of Wands. King of Wands. Again, this is definitely the same reading. So Two of Wands, King of Wands. I see planning. I see preparedness with the King of Wands, attraction. And this fucking Seven of Cups again. A lot of thinking is going on here. And maybe that's what you guys need to do right now, okay? Okay, for Venus signs, we're talking about like Libra and Taurus, okay? And you know, I feel great about them, although I do feel like the way that Venus expresses herself in Libra and Taurus couldn't be more different. And I feel like rising signs sometimes resonate with us more than our sun. I hope that answers your question. Okay, so for Pisces, this is a sticky situation. So Kelly, I think that there's definitely potential here because there's a strong connection, but I feel like as you find out more about this person, you're going to be feeling like, oh my God, you know, what did I sign up for? And if you're having any doubts about this person, you're right for having them. Okay. You guys need to work on this. You need more time on this. Okay. And whatever your challenges are, you really need to face them. And that's going to help you make a better decision about, you know, whether this person is the right one for you. Okay. Because this is a lot of muddy waters. All right. Let's move on. Let me collect my cards. That was Pisces. If you want a personal, super personal reading that isn't about a whole collective, please go ahead. I've only got 2 slots left for August. I do not do personal readings like ever. So the fact that I've opened this up is kind of a big deal. Although I am thinking that if I can fit it into my schedule, I will try to open up a couple of readings every month. Okay. All right, guys, let's collect these cards and keep